Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I hope that you are all good. In today's video I'm showing you guys this layered marble stamping design and I was really excited to share this one with you guys, so I hope you all enjoy watching. And one of the reasons for this set was because I got a few newborn pretty items and I wanted to share them with you guys. So first up we have the Summer Mints stamping polish, and then next up we have the Nicole Diary 178 stamping plate. So they were the inspiration behind this set and I'm loving this plate. But before jumping into the design, let's get some gel polish on our tips so we have some bases. The first colour I'm going to be using is this gorgeous deep burgundy colour from DMN Beauty. This is 014. And I'm just going to apply the first coat nice and thin. If I was doing this on top of my finished filed nails or on my natural nails, I like to really scrub my first layer of colour into that base layer. And then I'll cure that for 60 seconds. And then when I come in with my second coat, I just apply it ever so slightly thicker and more float it down the nail just to get that full coverage. And then again I will pop this nail in to cure for 60 seconds. Now I did do 2 tips with this colour, but I only show you guys one. So in the set the pointer and the thumb and the little finger will be this deep burgundy colour. And then the other 3 nails are going to be this gorgeous nude, which is DMN's number 127, I believe. I will double check and pop it in the description box below. But as you can see, this is a really highly pigmented, creamy nude. It's got that caramel tinge to it, and I just thought it was a gorgeous colour to pair with the burgundy colour. So again, I'm applying that thin first coat, and then I'll pop that in to cure for 60 seconds, and then apply the second coat. This colour for a nude applies really nicely. I think apply my first coat slightly thicker than I normally would though, so the coverage wasn't perfect, but you could probably, if you applied this nicely, you get away with just doing 1 coat of this colour. But once I have finished applying that second coat, I'm going to pop that in to cure for 60 seconds. And as I said, I did the 3 middle nails with this colour. So these are our bases for our stamping. And this is what our bases look like with them all together. So like I said, I really felt as though these 2 colours complemented each other. And we're going to come in and try out this marble stamping plate. So I wanted to use a few of the marble patterns from the design. So I'm starting off with this first one here. And I'm going to use another 2 Nicole Diary stamping polishes as well. I'm going to use like a deep pink and a gold as well. I wanted to tie this blue in with an autumn theme, so I just felt as though pulling in the pinks and the gold just helped it look a bit, I suppose, sort of like autumn transitioning into winter colours. But as you see, that first image, I just pop my polish on, or I'll talk you through this one. So I clean off my plate with some acetone, making sure that it's nice and clean and ready for that stamping polish. So the second image I'm going to use is this one here. I just apply a generous amount of that stamping polish, scrape across once, and then roll my stamper straight over the top. Just using a quick flick of the wrist when I'm rolling. I like to work as quick as I can, so I don't worry about any cleanup or anything like that once I've applied my stamping polish. Stamping polish. And then I'm pressing that down straight on to the tip. So I wanted it to slightly overlap the blue, and then I'm going to go back to that first image with the pink and do exactly the same again. So you'll see here I've picked up parts of the image that I don't want, so I'm just using my lint roller to remove those, and then lining it up and pressing straight down onto the nail tip. I like to just wriggle it for a second or 2 just to make sure it's fully transferred, and then gently lift up my stamper. And I really liked how these 2 images complemented each other on the nail. So if you do get a stamping plate, don't be afraid to play around and put images together. This isn't a layered stamping plate, for example, so it's not designed as such to be layered up, but I will do so here and you'll see how well the images complement each other. So on this one, I'm coming in with this thicker lined marble first of all. And then as you can see, because of the length of the tip, it doesn't cover the entire nail tip. So I'm just going to come in and do exactly the same again, just so we can finish off the nail tip. And then I'm just going to line that up. Because it's a marble, it's quite simple to line up and still make it look as though the image is flowing. And then I've just popped that on the tip there. So that is how the design is meant to be used. They're single images, but I'm actually going to come over the top of it with the one next to it as well in the gold. And this has those more thinner marble lines. And I'm going to pretty much do exactly the same, but I'm placing this over the top of the pink. So I'm just going to have a look at where I feel it will line up best. But like I said, because it's a marble, it's really easy to layer these type of images up and for it to still look quite nice. And then again, because of the length of the tip, I will come in and just finish off the tip end of that nail as well. Now, I know lots of you struggle with stamping. I get quite a lot of comments and that on Instagram asking for recommendations or tips and tricks and that. And in all honesty, the biggest thing that helped me get the hang of stamping was working a lot faster than I was. You know, you feel as though you're working quite quick already, but you really need to work as quick as you can with stamping. So I simply apply my polish, scrape. I don't worry about cleaning my scraper. I don't worry about cleaning anything up at all. I just pick up my stamper and roll it straight across that image. And then I also have found that the clear jelly stampers work best for me. I found them the easiest with picking up the image, and then obviously because they're clear, they make it a hell of a lot easier when it comes to placing it down onto the nail. So I will leave a link in the description box of all of the stamping products I use, and I've got quite a few stamping videos up on my channel now, so if you have a little look through, lots of them include different hints and tips and recommended products. But my go-to plates are usually these ones from Born Pretty, either the Born Pretty ones or the Nicole Diary ones, which are both available on the Born Pretty website. And I do also have a discount code for Born Pretty, which I will leave in the description box below, and that gets you just 10% off your order, I believe, which is a nice little discount. And I don't make any money or commission from the discount codes, they're just to share with you guys to save you some pennies. And then as you can see there, I finished off that final marble design, and I'm definitely loving layering these plates, especially with using a colour and then the gold. I felt as though they complemented each other perfectly, so I definitely will be using this plate a lot more. I'm then going to come in and top coat. So I'm top coating the marble nails with the DMN Beauty No Wipe top coat. So this is a glossy top coat, and I'm just going to apply a thin layer of this to all of the nails. Now, when I'm top coating over stamping, I like to float my top coat over the top, not because I find these polishes smudge. I actually find that these don't have no smudging at all, the Born Pretty ones. But I do find that sometimes when you're stamping and you're using a clear jelly stamper, you may get some pitting in your top coat. So I just like to float it over and then cure. And then on those two burgundy nails, I'm going to be using the DMN Beauty No Wipe Matte Top Coat. So I'm just going to do exactly the same and apply a thin layer of these and then pop them all into cure for 60 seconds. And then guys, that is the end of this set. I absolutely loved how they turned out, so I hope you all enjoyed watching. If you did, then please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up or pop me a comment below. And if you're watching and you're not already subscribed, I would love it if you did. Thank you all so much for watching. Lots of love. Take care. Bye bye.